Hey everyone, Share just rolled out Point Cloud Studio version 2.5 Beta 9 along with their new algorithm engine version 1.7. There are some key updates in this release that you will definitely want to know about. One big improvement I noticed is the point cloud remapping speed. In my barn house project from the previous video, the old algorithm took 51 minutes to process. With the new version, it only takes 17 minutes. That's 3 times faster. When I compare the colorized point cloud quality, I noticed the new algorithm also improved the shading, making the point cloud look more refined. The image on the left shows the old algorithm, while the one on the right is from the new version 1.7. The new algorithm generates a denser point cloud, about 51 million points compared to 45 million with the old one. You can also see a clear improvement in the color distribution, especially on the steel shutter door. By the way, this new algorithm was officially released as an update on June 4th, 2026. Since Chair released the version with 3DGS support, I have experienced point cloud remapping failures on some of my earlier scans that worked fine in the previous version of the software. I've been in touch with Chair 3D Cam for a while after discovering a remapping failure in the versions 2.4 and 2.5, the ones that introduce 3DGS functionality. I even asked them to roll back the software because remapping failures simply aren't acceptable in professional use when the scan itself was done correctly. But Chair sees it differently and has promised to release an update to fix the remapping failures. When I remapped the point cloud with the new algorithm, it no longer failed. At first, I thought the issue had been completely resolved, but I was wrong. It actually introduced an even bigger problem: scan failures, which are the last thing we ever want to deal with. While preparing the CAD tutorial for SharePoint Cloud Studio, I discovered that the house scan I did a few months ago has an unleveled second floor. This 3-story house has been my benchmark site for testing many LiDAR scanners, and in those comparisons, Share consistently come out on the top. But when I processed the same scan data with the new algorithm, I could clearly see that the second and the third floors were no longer leveled. You can see that in the new algorithm's scan data on the left, the second floor line looks fuzzy and the third floor isn't level. By contrast, the old algorithm's result on the right shows sharp, well-defined floor lines and very accurate leveling. On closer inspection of the new algorithm's scan data, the entire second floor is completely twisted. This makes the dataset a failed scan, unsuitable for building modeling because the accuracy can no longer be trusted. This kind of failure scan could cause serious damage if used in construction, and I'm truly disappointed that Chair chose to release software that wasn't properly tested before going public. It feels like Chair has been pushing so hard on the 3D Gaussian splatting feature that they have lost sight of what a SLAM LiDAR scanner is really meant for. 3DGS is more of a toy feature. It has no real value in architecture, engineering, or construction. It might feel fun for the new LiDAR users, but in practice, it demands long processing time, consumes a lot of power, and produces images that are worse than what you got from a phone camera. This rival technology will likely be forgotten and fade away within a few years. I know a number of you bought share scanners based on my reviews, and you are professional user, not a beta testers. That's why I need to warn you that Share has pushed out software that isn't reliable, and in a professional environment, that kind of risk can lead to serious consequences. Share still hosts the stable version 2.2.4 on their website. I have tested it across more than 50 projects and the results have been flawless. By contrast, any newer release risks remapping failure or complete scan failures. If you are working in architecture, engineering or construction, I strongly recommend rolling back to version 2.2.4 for reliable performance. So here's my heads up. I hope this message saved at least some of you scan projects. Thanks you guys for watching. I'll see you in the next video.